The sun shines. These honeybees wake up. It is time for these insects to work. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The bees live in a tree. They live in the hive. This hive is inside the tree. In the hive, bees live like a family. In the hive, we can see there is a queen bee, lots of worker bees, and some drones. This is the queen bee. She rules the hive. These bees are drones. Drones help the queen bee. So in the hive, there are three kinds of bees. Queen bee, she rules the hive, and there is only one queen bee. Worker bees do all the work in the hive, keep the hive safe, make wax cells in the hive, feed honey to other bees. There are more worker bees, and we have drones. Drones help the queen. They are the larger bees. This hive is hidden in a big tree. Worker bees will keep this hive safe. It is not wise to make bees mad. Mad bees will attack. The bear is hungry and excited to eat honey. The bear is scared because the bees are attacking him. Worker bees make wax cells in the hive. These wax cells are small holes. Bees save honey in some wax cells. Small bees live and grow big in other cells. Bees feed on honey. Worker bees feed honey to other bees in the hive. Bees make honey from nectar. The worker bees make wax cells. These wax cells will be two parts. The first part will be for the honey, and the other part it will be for the small bees. And the worker bees will feed the small bees. The small bees eat honey. Bees get nectar inside the flowers. Bees take this sweet nectar back home. If you look to the picture here, you can see a lot of flowers. Inside these flowers, we have nectar. The bees take it and bring it to the hive to make the honey. So the bees take the nectar from the flowers and take it back to the hive and make honey. The nectar comes from inside flowers and it's sweet. It's sweet. Bees also get pollen from flowers. What do you mean by pollen? Look to this flower. Inside this flower, we have a powder. This powder is a pollen. This powder produced by parts of flowers and carried by insects. Worker bees feed pollen to the queen bee and small bees. It helps them get big. So the worker bees in this story make a good or a great job. They will bring the pollen and feed the queen bee and the small bees. These small bees can't leave the hive. They will wait to give them the food to get big. When those small bees get big, it is time to make a new hive. When the little bees get big, they get a new hive. So now they can make a new hive. Worker bees make the new hive. Worker bees are the small bees. They were small, but now they are worker bees. Make the new hive. A new queen bee will go with them. So now they will take another queen bee to their hive, to their own hive. So the worker bees now can depend on themselves. When it gets cold, these bees will go inside their hive and sleep and rest. The bees will wake up when the sun shines. The word there here refers to the bees. So this hive is for them. So in this page we can see that in cold days, like winter maybe, the bees stay inside the hive. They stay inside the hive, and the only job that they can do is to keep the queen bee warm. And we can know that honeybees sleep at night and they wake up when the sun shines. When the sun shines. After you read the story, you can find that in honeybees you will have queen bee. The queen bee rules the hive. Drones, the drones help the queen, and we have worker bees. The worker bees do all the work in the hive. They keep the hive safe, feed honey to other bees, take the nectar from the flower to make honey,